Yay! Happy Wind Down Wednesday! It shows that we're live on YouTube, so I'm hoping you're getting notified. I'm now. Whoa! It's like, check it out. Yeah. I think we're live. I don't know. Jim's sitting here. He's not sure if we're live either. He didn't get a notification. Yeah.
Didn't bring my phone.
But he didn't bring his phone too. Okay, well, welcome everybody to Wind Down Wednesday. This is so exciting because we are on Imbolc Eve. Something that I will do actually is I will put out my yellow banner and set it just outside so that it gets the energy, and I let it sit out all of February 1st. And then I bring it in on February 2nd after dinner, after sundown. You can put out, in the past, I've put out placemats. Those work really well. And what it does is it absorbs the energy of Goddess Bridget flowing forward, flowing by. Her energy is something that brings prosperity, abundance, fertility. She's able to, works with water, with the wells. She's the blessing of the wells. She's a metalsmith, silversmith, metalsmith. So if you happen to have knives laying around, corkscrews laying around, those get blessed by her as well. And so if you have that item that's already outside and then you bring it in, then put it in your sacred space. It's going to be great there. It's going to have that charge. And so it's like a charging system that you use. You know how you charge your phone? They have the charging banks. Well, you can charge it in your sacred space to charge all of the other items that are around. You can charge your cards, you can charge your vision board, you can charge your crystals. I love the energy that comes with this. This is one of those things that you want to make sure that you make the most of this time, because it's, if you miss it, you miss it, and you just got to wait till next year, which is okay. But if you happen to have something, if you have something yellow, if you have something orange, if you have those kind of colors, those fiery kind of colors, go ahead and stick that outside. If you can't stick it outside, that's okay. A treat that I used to do would be to put it by my windowsill, and I would just open the window a smidgen. You don't have to open it a lot. I would typically put it on the east side for the sun coming up to get that first kiss of the sun. In Trisha Land, I have windows on both sides, so I know it's going to get as much sunlight as possible. It's going to get all of those different sun shining in. But I like starting it on the east with the new beginnings, and I do feel like that's what she brings. So that's something that you can do and bring in her beautiful energy, and really it starts that new beginning. It starts the fresh like spring energy. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Shanae. Did I say that right? Yay! You're excited that you're here. Your birthday's in 2 days. Yay! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We got to pull a card for you. Yay! Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you're coming to the Goddess Times Day event, which is February 13th. There's a 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock. But I do hope you're going to be there. The celebration will just continue. Just continue. It's a free event. It's just going to be us talking about our goddess, empowering our goddess personality, going through it a little bit more. But let's just choose a card. Thank you again. I love you. He scratched you. He was just playing. The kitty cat was just playing with Jim.
I got a little rough.
He got a little rough with him. And you know how kitty cats are like, well, I'll show you. I guess he showed Jim. So now the guy that's allergic to cats has to leave the room. He could have stayed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Shanae. I love that the energy around your birthday it just feels so exciting. I don't know if you've made new wishes. I don't know if you're setting yourself up for a new adventure, but it does feel like this is the right time. It feels like this is an exciting time specifically for you. Oh, and it is. Manifest, baby, manifest. Woohoo, woohoo. I love this card. This card really is saying this is your time to manifest. This is saying that you know, guard your thoughts because you're attracting, you are that magnet, which is amazing, incredible. So go ahead and continue to allow your light to shine, allow yourself to dream bigger and bigger and bigger. I want you dreaming even bigger than that. Allow that to happen because that's going to be, this timing is now. Your manifesting is now. The law of attraction is, we know it's always available, but it just feels like all the conditions are pristine. It's like angels at 11:11. You know how they're listening right there, right at you? That's how it feels. Like they're right on you. They care. Hello, Becky. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you. Aren't these fun? I got them at Evereve. I was saying the wrong place earlier today, but Evereve is just a wonderful store. And actually, I had run in to go to a different celebration, and the girl that was working there said, "Oh, I think these are really fun. I think these would look great." So thank you. Thank you for complimenting them. Yay. Okay, I'm going to do a reading for Cindy and then a reading for Becky. And we already talked about in bulk. If you opened up my your email that you would have gotten yesterday, it would have been around 6 o'clock yesterday. You would have the printout. Go ahead, and even if you just download it, if you don't want to print the whole thing, that's okay. But at least look through it. There's some other ritual ideas that you can do. February portal days. Remember, you've got February 2nd. And February 12th and February 20th. I like celebrating on the 12th as well because for me, the energy is that's initial new beginning into partnership. And so for me, it's a partnership with angels, with fairies, with new relationships. Maybe you have a different relationship with a coworker or a different take on your relationship, your love relationship, but it's a new energy. So that's what I like to do around the 12th. The two partnerships, definitely partnerships. And I feel right now, especially partnerships with fairies, there has been a lot of fairy activity around the farm, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. So you might be noticing a little bit more of the fairy energy around you as well. Becky lives in Florida, so you might be noticing a little bit more of the mermaid energy. Maybe you've been having a little bit more conversations with mermaids, or maybe you're just hearing something. Remember, when we're talking about the mermaid siren, you're hearing their song, you're hearing the messages. And so I feel like you're going to be hearing some of that. You're going to be receiving that download. Any of us can tap into that energy when you're soaking in the bathtub, especially if you're in a pool, in a hot tub, in your shower, but more so like just soaking in the tub, relaxing. And when you do that, you just allow your mind to wander. You allow yourself to release. And so you're able to pick up on it. The reason why it's always beneficial to have better relationships with our spirit guides, be it power animals, mermaids, or angels or fairies, is because they're here to help us. They want to help our life be easier. We make it harder because we feel like we have to do it alone. We feel like, you know, this is a certain way. Sometimes we're just feeling so boxed in by the limitations that were imposed as we grew up, or we thought we had to grow up because people would be saying things and guide us down that path. So this is an opportunity to reclaim your magic, reclaim your gifts, your intuitive gifts, and that communication. So please use the portals. Please work with the portals. Go ahead and mark those. If you have your book, remember you're going to go into your months, and you would go into already February, which is page something, really tiny print, really tiny, sorry. 21. Turn to page 21. And you're going to see the different flowers, the violet and primrose, but then it also has a couple ideas of what to do on those portal days. So just some things to think about. Also, after you talk about the portal days, I want you to consider, so we've talked about in bulk, we've talked about the portal days. Another thing to consider is the Chinese New Year as we enter into the Year of Dragon. And we'll be talking about that next Wednesday. So next Wednesday is the day after Goddess Times party, the Goddess Times event. So if you haven't signed up for that, please do so. There's a 2 o'clock and an 8 o'clock. And again, it's a free event. It's going to go a little bit deeper into your goddess personality, a little bit of how your zodiac sign is connected. And so it's just going to be fun. It's going to be a celebration. I'm going to cover some special self-care tips for each goddess personality. So if you find you're a blend, that's wonderful. Write them down. If you find you're several, write them all down. So please do that. Hello, Isaac. Hello, Z. Hello. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to do, let me do Cindy and then Becky, then Isaac. And yeah. Oh my gosh. Cindy, you had 2 cards just jump right on out, girl. Wow. I love when that happened. And you saw how I was shuffling them. Instincts. This is very much that goddess of action. She trusts her instincts. And if you see the red, these are actually both goddesses of action. And you see the confidence. Look at the confidence that she brings. I mean, she is all about it. It's like, wow. Wow. This is one of those times where if you will trust your gut feeling on things, but baby, take action. If you see her confidence, she doesn't care. She knows that she knows. If you would go into that energy knowing that you know, wow, will it make a difference? You will get things done. And this is the year to get it done. Take action steps. Part of manifesting and part of the time we don't get things manifested is because we just don't type that divine action or given the divine action and then we don't do it. But anyway, do the divine action. Please, you're going to get inspired. And I know you get inspired. And you know what happens? That's when you get distracted because someone calls you. Your sister calls you saying, I need you. I need your help. Can you help me with this? You know, put your phone on silent. Say, I already, if you had a regular if you had a regular job, you would not be able to leave your job right at that moment either. So treat it like that because I really feel this is the year. I know this is the year. I know this is the year. Just so you know. I know it. Hi, Becky. I'll read your message about mermaids in a second, but let me pull your card first. Nice. Ooh, I love cooperate. Love cooperate. So cooperate is really helping you cooperate with your spirit guides, cooperate with the guidance that they're giving. A lot of you knew I hurt my back and it was getting out of Jim's car on a date from date night. And I ended up seeing a chiropractor and you have to cooperate. And it's scary when he's going to adjust your back. It's like, oh, but you have to cooperate because you want the outcome. And that's what I'm hearing around you. So it feels like there's an expert, whether it's a doctor or whether just a mentor or just a spirit guide that knows more. Maybe you're working with an ascended master that knows more and it feels like they're guiding you on a different path, a little bit, maybe a different way of doing it than you normally would have done it. So be open to it. And I feel like it's also saying you have the universe cooperating with you. It works both ways. I don't want any of you to ever feel like, gosh, I give. And I feel like I'm, trusting my angels and I don't see anything happening. And what am I supposed to keep doing? You're supposed to keep doing it. You're supposed to keep cooperating because things are happening. They're just behind the scenes, but that's okay. You can also ask, hey, I need some encouragement here. I need to know it's working out. Give me a sign. Please give me a sign. You'll be amazed at the sign you start to see. For reals. Isaac. Oh, yay. Yes, Isaac, I am a Leo rising. Yes, I'm a Gemini with Leo rising and I'm a Cancer moon. So my Cancer moon is that nurturing and, your moon is what you brought from your past life. Your sign is how you are. And then your rising is what you're stepping into. So I love the Gemini energy. My mom was a Gemini. My grandma was a Gemini. Now, here's the interesting thing. Grandma was a goddess of order. Mom was a goddess of order and goddess of peace. But all three of us were Geminis, and it is a different energy that we each bring. Okay. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yay! Celebrate, celebrate. I do feel like this is saying there is a lot to be celebrating. A lot of great things are on the that are happening. I also hear start celebrating now, even the stuff that hasn't come through yet, because it does feel like it's going to be there. Part of celebrating, if you will daydream about it, the celebration already, what happens is you open the door to accepting it. It's like, okay, it is meant to be. And then it's easier to accept. It's just like when someone is saying, well, I hope that happens. It's makes it so, I got to tell you, there's a really gross stink bug that's just climbing up here. I know, dude, I know, but if there's a way I can show you. Yeah, I'm going to take a picture. Can you take a picture and show you? Not fair. Yeah, it's really scary. I'm sure there's a message in the stink bug as your power animal. I don't know what it is, nor do I want to really know. I don't. Ugh. And then he's looking down at me. I swear to you. Buddy. Ugh. Isaac, this. Ugh. Dude, you got to go this way. Honey, you got to go. Ugh. I get spiders out of the house. I hold them. Ugh. I'm not celebrating you. When you celebrate in your daydream, you're able to adjust because you're able to visualize it. And when you're visualizing it, you're accepting it. Whereas other people will say, no, you can't have that. No, it doesn't work that way. Or it'd be nice when that happens. We'll see. And it's always putting it out in the future. And there really is a vibration when you're talking. We know the wavelengths, especially when I used to do voiceover work. And you're watching, you're recording, you're watching. And that's one of the ways I'd be able to edit. I'd watch for when I'd have a spike, because I knew that's where I had clapped my hands because I needed to adjust something. I knew I had made a mistake and I needed to go back to that point. Well, the thing is, those wavelengths are released into the air. And so when you're celebrating that you are manifesting, you're accomplishing, you're getting this, you'll see that you really are, because you're speaking it out. Your affirmations have a bit of more force, more excitement, more enthusiasm. So celebrate. It's important that you celebrate. Okay. He landed like right there. Dude, no. Okay, now he's on the floor. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay. Z, not doing well here. That bug. One moment, Z. I know. That's that bug. Why aren't you guys getting him? Why aren't my cats getting him? Because he's a stink bug. It's like they know. Ugh. They're just watching it. They're just watching it. He's now crawling on my thing, on my little table. There. He's over there. Okay. Hi, Z. What a silly break, huh? Yeah, they're not noticing at all. He's just completely walking free willy-nilly. I'm using my Goddess Unleashed Oracle deck. You can get it on Amazon. I love pulling my cards. I love the word of the day. I love applying it. It's interesting how some days it doesn't matter how much you shuffle, you keep getting that same message over and over. So I hope you're applying them. I hope you're using it in the astrology for February. I hope you saw that. And remember, even if you see, and I think it was Cindy saying earlier that she felt like there were different words that also resonated. Might have been Donna. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so you have two. The first card is cycle. And when we're talking about the cycle, everything happens in a cycle. We're starting a new cycle. This is that time with that energy of, I know you've got started a new cycle. This is that energy of those new beginnings. And I do feel like this is that new project, that new belief in yourself, that new mindset. What can you do? Is there a new habit you want to begin? Because I feel that we want you to keep talking yourself into things, talk yourself into accepting, talk yourself into winning, talk yourself into manifesting what you want. I can keep talking about all these other things, but if you don't believe it, I can talk till I'm blue in the face. If you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. You will block it. It's like the people that win the lottery and then they lose it because they're not aligned with it. So part of talking is also clarifying why you are aligned with what you want to manifest. If you want to manifest love, if you want to manifest money, if you want to manifest a new job, a new car, a new apartment, it's aligning with it. It can be easier. You don't have to determine how it's going to be. Now, here's the other thing, because sometimes when you leave it up to angels, you leave it up to being open to the new way, how you're going to receive it. Sometimes it comes in a way and you're thinking, oh, I'm not sure. Oh, maybe not. When it's yeah, this is the way. It wasn't exactly how you expected it, but there's a blessing in this. And sometimes that blessing in it is allowing that other person to be a blessing to you. Allowing that person to be a blessing in your life. So please stay open. I do feel like there's some new opportunities coming your way. And I feel like by talking it through, you're able to pull it in and then also talk yourself into it. No talking yourself out of it. Do not let logic sway you off, please. Hi, Crystal Rose. Hello. Your card. I'm pulling your card. And hopefully the bug just stays over there. I know. I just hope he stays over there. The cats are just watching. They don't care. Crystal Rose. It's okay. Thank you. I will say it. Okay. Yay! Smile. The reason why you smile, and I love this card. Oh my gosh, angels love this card too. The reason why I love this card is because remember, when you smile, you release all those feel-good hormones. The dopamine's released. Your brain doesn't know whether or not something great or isn't great is going on. It just believes things are awesome because you're smiling. The other thing about smiling is it just has a way of shifting the energy. The other thing I keep seeing around you is like a ball of yarn. And I feel like whether you knit or not, but I feel like the yarn is here to show you how sometimes you feel like you're all bundled up, things are all wrapped up. You can't, it's like, what's going on? Why hasn't it happened? But the thing is, there is a beginning, there is an end. And I do feel like things are unraveling and I feel like you're in the middle of things. And I feel like that's what that yarn is. I also feel like the desert rose crystal is a very good crystal for you, not because you've got rose in your name, but I just see that. And I feel like that's very representative of that ball of yarn. I would actually even incorporate a ball of yarn just to give yourself a little bit of a reminder. I also feel like you can bless that ball of yarn, and I would use that as part of, I would set that out tonight, and I would use that to bring in that energy of Goddess Bridget and allow that yarn to then be woven into other rituals or other projects or other things that you do where you could incorporate that yarn. I really do feel like that would be extremely beneficial. I feel like you can put some amazing energy into it. Yeah. Ooh. Let me see if I'm, yay. Yay. Thank you, Becky. Becky's like, woohoo. Yay. Yeah, thank you. Becky likes the mermaid suggestions, and she does talk to her mermaids all the time too. But what's interesting? We forget mermaids, and even the other thing is, sometimes on my video comments on underneath like the fairies or under the mermaid, how to connect with mermaids, and there's a freebie with that, and I'm appalled how many people just get nasty about it, just, and it's okay that everyone's entitled to their own beliefs, but it's a shame when it stops someone else. They feel guilty for being intrigued or being interested, and I just believe there are so many spirit guides out there for us, for us to, just like if you have a lot of friends, how wonderful is that? You could always use one more friend. And I feel the same about when you're working with your spirit animal, your spirit guides. It's just so amazing. Yeah. 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 Okay. So see, you did, okay, thumbs up, everybody. Now, here's the thing. It's happening. Remember, we might need to go into that a little bit. Oh, wow. You saw a Black Hawk. I thought you meant the thingy. Oh, nice. Nice. Crystal Rose has been thinking about doing crochet. I love that. Love that. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit a second. We're going to talk just a hot second about, it's almost like previewing a little bit of Goddess Times Day, because our mindsets can really play havoc on us. If you're a goddess of order, you are the most intuitive of all four personalities. We're all intuitive, but the goddess of order just has that knowingness. She really is very, very intuitive. She also talks herself out of it all the time. She lets logic wreak havoc on her manifesting. If you're the goddess of peace, you're very much aligned as an empath. And so sometimes you'll be experiencing something and you'll block the manifesting because you're picking up someone else's energy. And all of a sudden you feel unworthy. You feel undeserving because you are now suddenly recalling a family generational lack or blockage, and you're not even conscious of it. It's just there. If you're the goddess of optimism, really, you do such a great job with manifesting because you forget about what you're manifesting, so it just starts to flow. You'll get tripped up when someone else then calls your attention, almost like they don't want to be friends with you if things go your way. If you start to feel unworthy, then you get a little blocked up because, I know, your angels are all over this. Thank you. You'll feel a little blocked up because you don't want to lose the friendship. You want to be liked. And so you'll pause it like, oh yeah, you're right. I don't need that. You're right. And no, you do need it. This is for you. If you're the goddess of action, you frequently trust your instincts and you manifest because you're taking that action. The thing is, there are sometimes easier ways because you don't have to do everything yourself. You might block it because you're going, and instinctually, you're on the right path. Someone comes in with another idea, be it angels, because angels have an easier way instead of you worrying about it. I'm thinking about a friend in particular, and she was very worried about needing some money. And she knew her husband wasn't going to be able to work. He has some health issues. And so she was worried about money. And I really kept feeling like, just stop, because she instantly went into that rescue mode. Well, I'll get another job. I'll get a third job. I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do this. And that's what a goddess of action will do. When in reality, even a goddess of action, you don't have to do all of that. In fact, when you turn it over and ask angels for help, angels, can you help me out? Angels, help present those opportunities. Help. It's just like when you're asking a friend, hey, you're networking, right? It's the same. So a goddess of action will shortchange the blessings because she's trying to handle it and do it all herself. So you can see where your mindset will sometimes be a deliberate, not very nice to you. It will be a blockage to you. Like here, you're going along and then all of a sudden you're blocked and it's of your own doing. And this is where you can change it when you're aware of it. Because as a goddess of order, you can say, whoa, 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 wait a minute. Am I trying to be too logical on this? Am I trying to say, I can't do it, this can't happen because it's never been done that way before? That's not what other people are saying to do. And you start having all of these reasons why it won't work. So instead of going down that path, and find yourself when you're going down that path, stop and then start thinking of things that you can do where it does work out of the box. Well, look at all the inventions that were created out of the box. We are in Aquarius energy. This is out of the box timing. This is a magical time of new beginnings. This is when you think about Groundhog Day and you're thinking about, what's going to happen. Do I want to stay stuck or do I want to be catapulted forward? Whether the groundhog sees its shadow or not, use that portal to catapult you forward. So think back on things where you did succeed. If you come to the Goddess Titans Day event, you are going to be making some lists, and those are to have like in your back pocket so that you can call on it. If you find that you're the goddess of action and your mindset's getting a little bit, I got to do it all, then when you hear yourself, or perhaps you're getting some physical triggers that are going to reveal like, wait a minute, I'm trying to take it all over. Instead of going there, take a moment, step back, allow yourself some freedom, give yourself some breaths, and be open to receiving, what's my angel saying? What guidance am I getting here? What other way can I get it? In fact, sleep on it. Ask angels to give you some ideas through the night. Sleep on it. And then when you wake refreshed, you're going to be amazed at the messages you now have, because you're going to have clarity. You just will have clarity. And intuitively and instinctually, you're going to know that. And the goddess of optimism, you just keep going, babe. Put those blinders on. Don't let those others shortchange your dreams, or derail your dreams. Don't let them do this to you. In fact, begin a new partnership with your guardian angel and ask your guardian angel to share some like danger signs. Like, hey, suddenly you see a red flag or a red stop sign, meaning stop, don't go down that way. Don't do this to yourself. If you're the goddess of peace, and yes, you might be feeling something, ask, is this mine or someone else's? You can also use hey, if I see a sign and I see a stop sign, is that the symbol that I'm choosing to say, I can manifest this? I'm blocking my own blessing. And by doing that, you're going to recognize, wait a minute, I am blocking myself and I don't have to. I can accept that I'm worthy. I can accept I am attracting that. So, and it's something as easy as saying those affirmations. And I know one of you got talk as your card, but by saying the affirmations of, I accept I am worthy. I accept I am worthy of my dreams. I accept that things come easily. I accept that I'm a magnet for blessings, for prosperity, for abundance, for ease. So whatever you're feeling you're up against, turn that around and make it into an affirmation so that things flow easier to you. That's going to help. That truly, truly will help. Yes. Yeah. Cindy said she is a goddess of order, and that's exactly how you feel. I get it, baby. I get it. If you, and honestly, a goddess of order, another thing that can stop you and trip you up a little bit is that feeling of you want to be perfect. It's like a job worth doing is a job worth doing right. And so you want everything to be super before it's out of the gate. When in reality, it's, if you could look at it as, I need to get it out so I can test it, I can improve it, I can fix it. For many of you, I know goddesses of order, you're going to be cringing at this moment. So here's my new book. You can tell I love it. It's thicker and it's packed with rituals. I love, 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 love it. And then after a couple weeks of me playing with this, I realized it has a boo-boo. If you see on the spine, it says 2024. Now, it's an evergreen. It's going to be around for every year. I wanted this to be like the buy this. That way you don't have to buy a book every year, and you get the calendars, the full-size calendars. You can take pictures and make it into like your own Kindle version, What a boo-boo. So Cindy, instead of feeling like, oh my gosh, I have this major boo-boo, I felt like, okay, well, I just, at least I got it done. I got it out there. It was given for Christmas presents. And then I went back and made the adjustment. I went back and made the changes. You're always able to go back and make those adjustments. So just get it out there, get it out there, get it out there. Hello, Genevieve. Hello, beautiful. Yay. Hello, hello. I'm going to pull your card. We've been talking about the portals 2, 12, 20. We talked about Imbolc begins on the 1st through the 2nd. I personally start celebrating like tonight. I'll put my things out that I want to get her energy. I had the very first time, it was like a yellow. I think I had yellow socks, yellow. I mean, I was younger, but I love it. If I had a yellow purse, I would use that. I want that blessed. I want to be carrying around those blessings, that fire. So anyway, just have fun. Put it out there. If you can't put it outside, that's okay. Just stick it on the ledge and open the window. Just crack the window a little bit so it gets that air. It's still getting that breath breathed onto it. If you saw the February astrology video on YouTube, if you would please comment below, not on here, but on YouTube, underneath the video, and comment letting me know if you felt like that resonated. I found with this particular one, I'm getting a lot of personal DMs that they felt a lot of the words were very applicable for them. And I feel like that's pretty powerful. I felt like there was something, it was an interesting reading. It was really interesting. So I think you're going to find that too. This is a wonderful time for new beginnings. I just feel the new energy around. It feels new fires, new passions, new light, new excitement, new time. It feels like you have a renewed excitement. Genevieve, it does feel like you have a renewed. Ooh, vulnerable. Are you feeling vulnerable? Are you feeling like you need to have a little bit more vulnerability about you? And the thing is, when you experience something like that, you're setting yourself up to be a little more exposed. But then it's also, people see that. There's a little bit of more trusting that goes with that. It's that childlike faith. If you see like a cat that's vulnerable, they're putting themselves in a vulnerable position. But what a blessing then that is, because then they get more love-ins, they get more attention, and it's a win-win. So I do feel like this is asking you to put yourself in, stay open into receiving, stay open to those loving energies that are right there for you. It does feel about love. It feels all about love. It feels like love's coming your way. There's love, something. So yeah. Yay! Yay! Oh, I love that. Cindy saw a bunny. Oh, Becky, when you said your Black Hawk, I thought you meant like the helicopter at first. I know. Duh. Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. You just reconnected with someone that you didn't think you would. I like it. And I like the energy. And this is it's a great month for that. It's a lot. Think about this. Think about partnerships. It's the second month. So if you were reading in the book all about that too, all about the partnerships, you know what? You can work with Goddess Venus, making sure that you have the love coming in. You want to have the love coming in. You want to have that, open partnership, in the sense that there's open communication. We're allowed to reveal how we're feeling, and honesty is perfect. It's wonderful. And that's what I feel like it's bringing. I feel like this is such a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time for each and every one of you. So I hope you're feeling that too. I hope you're feeling the excitement. I hope you're feeling the energy exchange. The cats are singing along. Hey, Sorry. Anyway, I hope you're feeling it too. And if you would just take a moment to align your energy with the high vibration that's flowing, allow it to keep going. Thanking the animal guides, your angels, the mermaids, the fairies, the ascended masters. Thank you for your presence, your guidance, your wisdom, your encouragement, your love. Let yourself fill with appreciation. And from this moment of gratitude, if you would please say something nice to yourself, something that you are grateful for about yourself. Remember, there is only one of you. You are unique. You are so special. And you are a much needed light in this world. Thank you for being here. Please remember that you are made from the divine, out of stardust, designed to shine. Thank you so much for your time tonight, for being here and sharing your energy with all of us. Thank you for investing in you. Mwah.